Alright, so let's talk about Fast and Furious 7. Now, this is a movie that I've been looking forward to ever since I saw the sixth one at the cinema. And I can tell you right here, right now, that this movie was worth the wait. It really was. Yeah, this movie's great. It's all kinds of great. It is completely out of control. It's a hell of a lot of fun. And of course, as has been said, it is a wonderful tribute to Paul Walker. And it very much does justice to him. This movie really does live up to expectations. Now, of course, I've ranted about how much a disappointment Expendables 3 was when that came out. But this movie, Fast 7, is the complete opposite. This movie wipes the floor with Expendables 3. It really does. I can't say enough good things about it. But yeah, what a movie. Jason Statham going on a revenge mission after Vin Diesel and his family for what they did to his younger brother Luke Evans. Who wouldn't be sold on that plot? You know, oh my god, Jason Statham's coming to kill you. I've got to see this. Yeah, this movie's spectacular. It's a great movie. Top-notch action. Fantastic visuals. One of the great things about these movies that I've noticed, especially watching 6, is how great these movies actually look in terms of the cinematography and the locations that are used. Yeah, it really is one of the great things about these movies. They look stunning, they really do. And this movie, of course, is no exception. Of course, James Wan, his first time directing a Fast and Furious movie, and he does a good job of keeping in this. You know, it's very in keeping with Justin Lin's style. It doesn't feel out of place, you know. So, for anyone wondering how James Wan's directing was, it's very in keeping with the Fast and Furious style. So there's no need to worry there. It does feel like a true, genuine Fast and Furious movie. Yeah, of course I don't want to give anything away, but it's spectacular. The action and the stunts and the fight choreography is so well done. The effort that has gone into it, into all aspects of this movie, of course. The production values are fantastic. What another great thing about these movies is they're not thrown together to make money. You can tell everyone involved wants to be there, and everyone involved loves making these movies, and they want to do the best job that they can do. And it really shows. Yeah, some of the action. The Rock chucks Jason Statham through a glass window, and of course Rock bottoms him through a glass table. If you've ever wanted to see a sword fight between Vin Diesel and Jason Statham, this is the closest you're probably gonna get. Paul Walker and Tony Jaa beat all kinds of hell out of each other twice on two separate occasions. They have a run-in with each other, and it gets pretty physical, to say the least. Second time round, you'd think you were watching one of the Raid movies. Jesus Christ! The second fight scene between those two guys, but even the first one as well. It's all the fight scenes in this movie are brilliant. Kurt Russell, one of the main attractions to this movie for me. Two attractions for me to this movie. I wanted to see Jason Statham play a bad guy. I had a feeling he'd be good, and he turned out to be just as good, if not better than I had imagined. And also, I was psyched to see Kurt Russell in this movie. And my God, you see so much of him in this movie. It's amazing. I thought he was just going to have a brief 15-minute part in this movie. You know, you might see him for a couple of scenes and that'll be it. No, he is a really solid supporting character in this movie. He has so much to do in this movie because he comes into it about half an hour in, maybe, and because essentially the story is he recruits Vin Diesel and his team, and he says in return, you know, if you help me out, I'll help you get Jason Statham, you know, and you won't have to worry about you know, you won't have to worry about having to go to any more funerals, i.e., you know, after Jason Statham's killed Han. So when Kurt Russell's giving him the rundown and everything, obviously they're all getting prepared to go on this mission. The stuff with Kurt Russell just keeps on going and it's brilliant. Kurt Russell is having so much fun in this movie. He's brilliant. I'm convinced he's playing exactly the same character as he was playing in Tequila Sunrise, because his character in this isn't named. He refers to himself as Mr. Nobody, as a ghost, you know. But yeah, for all we know, he could be playing Nick Freesia from Tequila Sunrise. It'd be so brilliant if he was. But yeah, Kurt Russell's fantastic in this movie and does actually get involved in some of the action, for those of you who were wondering. Yes, he does get involved in some of the action. And of course, the way this movie ends, yes, it does set up for a sequel. It really does. And Vin Diesel's pretty much confirmed Fast 8, so yeah, I cannot wait for that movie now. That can't come soon enough. I am so psyched for Fast 8. Anything else I want to talk about here? Just all I can say is go see it. I cannot say enough good things about this movie. The Rock kills a drone with an ambulance. That happens. Yeah, and I'm convinced now that The Rock is pretty much the Dirty Harry of the Fast and Furious franchise. He really is. Yeah, The Rock, for those of you wondering as well, The Rock, his role, it's a decent sized role, but nowhere near the capacity that he's been in the previous two movies. He is very much in more of a supporting role in this one. But he's, you know, he still has an important part to play. You know, if you were going to see, if one of the reasons you were going to see this movie was to see The Rock, you wouldn't be disappointed, you know. But just going knowing that he isn't going to have as big a part as he had in 5, and certainly not as big a part as he had in 6. But obviously he's still very much there. And like I say, that you've got to see that fight between The Rock and Jason Statham. It is amazing. And the fight between Jason Statham and Vin Diesel, it's awesome. And the scene where they drop the cars out of the plane and parachute in, you have got to see that to believe it. Honestly, you will have so much fun going to see this movie. It's worth the money. Originally, I wasn't a fan of the Fast and Furious movies when they first started. For me, I joined the series after Fast 5. I loved Fast 5, loved Fast 6, and I loved this movie. They've really done a good job of making 5, 6, and 7 bigger and better each time, and I cannot wait for number 8. So yeah, there's so much insane stuff in this movie. Great visuals, great production values, great camera work, great locations. Also, if you love looking at girls' arses, you're gonna love this movie. You really are. So I mean, I think that's worthy of mention. And yeah, if you're going to see Jason Statham fight The Rock, Jason Statham fight Vin Diesel, you're not going to be disappointed, are you? You've got to be sold on that premise. Jason Statham is coming to kill Vin Diesel and his entire family. How could you say no to that movie? And Kurt Russell's in it too, so as if it wasn't cool enough to begin with, Snake Plissken himself is in this movie. And don't worry, he's going to be back for number 8 as well. Because number 8, it's gonna be Escape from New York in number 8. So if you haven't seen Escape from New York, go watch that movie. Either before or after you've watched Fast 7 and get excited for number 8. That pretty much brings this review to a close, alright? And if you decide to go and see it, I don't know how you couldn't, but if you do go see it, please go see it. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you found this review helpful in some way. But yeah, you're gonna love it. You really are. And I'd like to thank you all for watching this review. Thanks for sticking with me. And again, hope you guys enjoy it when you go see it. And let's get excited for Fast 8. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you all next time.